Located in the valley enclosed by the Puig de Maria and the Calvari, Pollença is the main municipal centre, with over 8,000 residents. Its old town, dating back to the 18th century, is made up of a series of narrow streets and emblematic buildings, many of which are a must-see for visitors. The convent of San Domingo, situated on the edge of the old town, is composed of the cloister, the Baroque-style church, and the Pollença Museum. The Baroque cloister is of regular design, surrounded by 4 portico-style corridors with half-point arches over Ionic columns. It has been the venue for the Pollença Festival since 1960. The church has 10 side chapels, each adorned with a period altarpiece. The most striking example is the altarpiece dedicated to Mare de Déu del Roser, created between 1651 and 1662 by Mallorcan sculptor Joan Antoni Oms. Next to the convent of San Domingo are the Joan Marc Gardens, which offer a taste of the lush native vegetation. The gardens feature a medieval defense tower known as Cala Gran Cristiana. The Museum of Pollença is located in the old cloister of the Dominican friars and includes a prehistoric room alongside medieval and contemporary art. This mandala was gifted by the Dalai Lama himself in 1990 to the people of Pollença during his visit to the closing of the Tibetan Buddhist art exhibition that was held in the convent's church. The Plaza Mayor Square is Pollença's social meeting point, hosting the local market every Sunday. The square was constructed during the 19th century, and witness to all the changes occurred since that time is the church of Mare de Déu dels Àngels. The current church building was built between 1714 and 1790. It is a basilica floor-plan church with vaulted side chapels. The high altar is dedicated to the Mare de Déu dels Àngels, patroness saint of the town. Next to the church is the Old Square, the heart of Pollença in medieval times, where the Pine of St. Anthony tradition takes place. The manor house Can Llobera is one of the main buildings to visit, holding a house tour, a library, and the historical archive. Can Llobera de Plaça was the manor house of the Llobera family from Gotmar. Its current appearance is the result of the renovation carried out between 1854 and 1896. The Almoina Square holds a public fountain built in 1827. At the top stands a rooster, the symbol of Pollença. This is the site where the Moros y Cristians commemorative battle is celebrated each year on the 2nd of August. The Monticion building was constructed by the Jesuits in the first part of the 18th century, and nowadays it holds the Monticion Church and the town council. It is a basilica floor-plan church with side chapels. The architect Joan d'Aragó was responsible for the construction work since 1723 and the author of the Baroque-style decoration. Near one of the sides of the building is the start of the impressive stairway of El Calvari, built towards the end of the 19th century. It consists of 365 steps that lead to the oratory of the Calvari, built between 1795 and 1799. The floor design is slightly elliptical, with a semicircular apse. Inside the church, there is a sculpture of the crucified Christ with the Virgin at his feet from the 14th century. The Calvari steps are the setting for the so-called Devallament, one of the main events of Pollença's Easter week celebrations. From the top of the hill, we can enjoy a panoramic view of the whole town, and on clear days, we can even see the island of Menorca. The oratory of the Roser Vell is said to be a construction from the 14th century. It is a basilica floor plan oratory with side chapels. The first two side chapels were built between 1500 and 1525, after which more chapels were added in 1541. Its current design dates from the late 19th century. The oratory of San Jordi was built in the 16th century on the outskirts of the town, towards the sea. It was the site where the locals would meet before being deployed to the coast to fend off pirate boats. The current design of the oratory is a basilica floor plan and has a side chapel built in 1770 dedicated to San Marçal. The presbytery is rectangular and is decorated with a Baroque-style altarpiece done by the sculptor Rafael Torres in 1653. El Puig de Maria is a sanctuary standing at 330 meters above sea level. That includes a chapel, a refectory, a defense tower, and walls, all of which were built between the 14th and the 15th century. The architectural style is mainly Gothic. The church has one single nave and preserves an image of the Virgin that dates from the 14th century. The Roman bridge crosses the San Jordi stream and has two unequal spans crossed by two different arches with square ashlars, and between them a pillar with two triangular-shaped angles, with a small semicircular load-bearing arch above them. The origin of this stone bridge remains a mystery in the town of Pollença.